Hi, my name is Simon. I'm an accessibility analyst with Nels and also a lifelong reader. And one of the things I appreciate the most about the Nels repository is that we use universal formats that you can read on any app or device as long as it supports that format. So a lot of book platforms in the mainstream use what's called DRM, which stands for Digital Rights Management, and that means that when you buy or borrow a book on that platform, you have to read it using one of their apps or approved devices. So for instance, the most common example is probably Kindle. If you buy or borrow a book from Kindle or from Kindle Unlimited, you have to read it using either a Kindle device or the Kindle app. There's no easy way to export it outside of that to read in your own app. And this kind of lock-in is everywhere, and DRM comes with the automatic assumption that the app is going to work perfectly for everybody who uses it. And that isn't always the case when accessibility and print disabilities are involved. Maybe the app doesn't have a font that goes large enough for certain low vision users, or it doesn't have a dyslexic-friendly font. Some of the problems that I encounter as a totally blind reader are sometimes I can't read continuously after I'm done with the current page. It just doesn't automatically turn the page. So I have to manually find the button, activate it, and then find my spot on the next page, which is very cumbersome. Or maybe it doesn't correctly work with my Braille reading device, which I also use sometimes. So Nels doesn't have those problems because we use formats that basically every reading app and device can recognize. So I'm sitting on the Nels repository webpage with the information for a book pulled up, and we're going to look. You're going to hear a screen reader voice reading out what I'm navigating through, because that's how I'm navigating through it.
Speech on. Hounded, The Iron Druid Chronicles. Book 1, Heading Level 1. Add to bookshelf. Available formats. Heading Level 2. Nels formats. Download EPUB 3, 6.87 MB. Download EPUB 3, 2 MB.
So this has some accessibility information available after each format. We'll just briefly go through that.
Accessibility. Customizable display. Described images. Heading navigation. Table of contents navigation. Certified accessible by National Network for Equitable Library Service.
That's us. Okay, so let's keep going.
Download doc, 1.19 MB.
Doc is an older Microsoft Word format that will work on a lot of older reading devices that don't support EPUB.
Download DAISY 202 audio, 247.53 MB.
DAISY, let's see what that has.
Accessibility. Heading navigation. Certified accessible by National Network for
Okay, great.
Download DAISY 2.
So that's what we want. That's what I'm going to load into a couple of apps, and I'm going to tap on that link.
Download alert. Do you want to download hounded_DAISY?
And confirm that I want to download
Close.
it.
Download button.
Okay, let's skip ahead to the part where that book has been downloaded and I've copied it into the first app. So this app is called Voice Dream Reader. It's a pretty popular app for people with various print disabilities to read books. It has some support for various libraries built in and the ability to download files directly into it. So I'm in the library right now, and this is the only book.
Now reading. Hounded. Kevin Hearn. 8 hours. 7 minutes. 9 seconds. 0% completed. DAISY audio format.
That's exactly what we expected, so let's open it up and see what's inside.
Library. Button.
So there's a whole interface here, but I think instead of exploring that, I'm just going to press the play button.
Chapter 9. Play. Button.
There are many perks to living for 21 centuries, and foremost among them is bearing witness to the rare birth of genius. It invariably goes like this.
Okay, so we can tell that that's working. Now let's switch to another app called Easy Reader, which also supports DAISY audio, and which I have also loaded this book into. Again, I'm in the library. There's not much here, just the one book.
Hounded. Kevin Hearn. On device. DAISY audio. 8 hours 7 minutes 9 seconds. Actions
Basically
available.
gives the same information as the last app, and if we double tap on this book to open it,
Play.
we get put straight on the play button. That's convenient. So this is way at the beginning with all the introductory
15
material.
seconds. Button.
We can fast forward a little
Next.
bit.
Play.
For 21 centuries, and foremost among them is bearing witness to the rare birth of genius.
That's exactly the same section we just read in VoiceStream. These two apps can read the same book in exactly the same way, and it's all up to the user to choose the app that works for them. And this is a huge boost to accessibility, because now me, or anyone else can choose the app or device that works for them and just read the book without ever having to wonder whether their new reading app or platform will be accessible to them or not.